I would like to speak today about a very important subject, a subject which explains the purpose of creation of mankind and is coming down to this world. With Hashem's help, in the next few weeks, I'll be bringing out a sefer about this topic, which I've worked on for the last year or two. And until I started with this subject, I never realized the importance of it until I started writing about it and looking into many sfarim on this subject. The main purpose of mankind in this world is to reach closeness to Hashem. Like it says in the Pasuk in many places in Chumash, Uvoi Sidbak, a Pasuk in Dvarim chapter Yud, Pasuk Chof. Uboi means in Hashem we should cleave. A Pasuk in Dvarim, Perik Yud, Pasuk Yud Aleph, and in Perik Chof Beis, Pasuk Lamed and Pasuk Chof, and there's a Pasuk in Yeshua as well, Perik Chof Beis, Pasuk Hey. More or less the same expression of Uledov Kaboy, and to cleave to Hashem, to Him. As well in Dvarim Perik Yud Gimel Pasuk Hey, Uvoi Sidbukon, in Him we should cleave. This is the main perfection of mankind, like the Rambam writes in Moreh Nevuchim Chelek Gimel, the beginning of Perik Nun Beis, which is that the purpose of mankind is to reach closeness to Hashem. The Rambam says like this: Mi shehedif es hashleimus hanushis, whoever prefers the human perfection and to be an ish elokim be'emes, to be a true ish elokim, will waken up and know ki hamelech hagodol, the great king, ha'oifeif oisoi, who surrounds him and who clings to him always, who's with us always, is overlooking and seeing us. The Mesillas Yesharim in Perik Aleph writes, Hashleimus ha'amiti, the true perfection is only cleaving onto Hashem. The purpose of creation of man and his coming down to this world is to reach this perfection. Like we said, the Ramchal in an article called Derech Chochma writes, Tachlis, the purpose why Hashem put man into this world is only to acquire and reach with hard work this true perfection. That is, to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, an ultimate closeness, as much as possible, and to cleave to Hashem as much as possible. That is the only purpose why a person is in this world. And if, carries on the Ramchal, the main metzius of a person in this world is for this purpose, it's befitting for him to act in all his matters to reach this purpose. That means any action which turns a person away, any move, any action which turns a person away from reaching this goal of becoming close to Hashem, of cleaving onto Hashem, he's turning away from good, and then it's automatically bad. Any action which arouses from the will of a person, he should weigh with a scale, does it reach his purpose of coming close to Hashem? The purpose of coming close to Hashem. When a person wants to do action, he has to think, does this action bring me close to Hashem? He can't think, is this action okay or is it not okay? But the real level, what Hashem wants from us, is to think in every action we do, does this action bring us close to Hashem or not? Even if it doesn't bring us close to Hashem, even if it's permissible, and there's no halacha in Shulchan Aruch that's forbidden, if it doesn't bring us close to Hashem, then it shouldn't be done. Because the main purpose for a person in this world is to come close to Hashem. And the Ramchal writes it clearly. If it doesn't bring a person close to Hashem, this action he wants to do, then yazveno, he should leave it. He should leave it, because it's automatically bad. Because everything a person does is to bring him close to Hashem. Now this point which we were mentioning, that the purpose of the creation of mankind is to come close to Hashem, is a mitzvah asay. It's one of the mitzvahs in the Torah. In the Sefer Charedim, Sefer Charedim is one of the svarim which lists all the mitzvahs asay, the positive commandments, and the mitzvahs lo asay, the negative commandments.